Still Nation, there was some big news today with the Honey Badger retiring from the Saints. And there's a flow on effect now because Steel Nation, as we know, we do not have, I guess, maybe a replacement for Minka Fitzpatrick. Now, I love Deshaun Elliott. I love the way that he plays his role. He signed an extension. He's awesome. He's kind of set there in a secondary. You can argue, was it better to have Minka over Ramsey? I'm going to miss Minka, but Jalen Ramsey comes into secondary with Joey Porter, Darius Slay, and yeah, Ramsey as well. In that kind of like three cornerbacks, but who's going to be the safety right now? It is one Thornhill. But the news was today that's just been breaking after a few moments, and a big thank you to everyone out there in the live community. We just got done doing a Steelers live with the Steelers Dynasty Podcast with Bubba and also Shane. So I'll try and link their channel in the description below. And welcome to Steelers Nation Australia as we're covering this topic. Now, I have been hearing some thoughts around this, and Ian Rapport says the Saints have now found their replacement for the Honey Badger as he retired after like 11, 12 years, as they are signing Colts free agent Julian Blackman, sources say. Now, around the Steelers Nation YouTube podcast channels, clickbait articles, all these different things, people were talking about and fans are saying, can we have other Steelers going to sign another safety? Now, I'm going to put all my trust into Omar Khan to do so. And will that happen during training camp? Is it going to happen when maybe teams are cutting players and there's moves happening all over the shop? But there was the connection that Steelers fans thought they could have gone and got Julian Blackman. But now it seems like that is not going to happen. So the replacement for the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, is Blackman. And now the Steelers are sitting there thinking, do we just go into the season in training camp just with one Thornhill? Now, my personal belief, I'm okay with it, right? I'm always been okay with it because the move was to move Minka to get Ramsey, and it's kind of 1-1. And then the extra bit was also getting Jonas Smith at tight end. But there is that perception, I guess, that there's the yeah, is he going to be as good as Minka, or can he fill that role? Or should the Steelers go out there and sign another safety? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'm trying to do more content as we get into the training camp because over the next few days, I'll do my best. There's training camp starting tomorrow. All the players are rocking up. I'm super keen, super excited, so pumped up to see the players go to Latrobe. They're walking in with their bags, and tomorrow, I believe, is when they walk in. They get their housing sorted. They're all ready to go. TJ Watt signed his contract officially today. So this is fun time. It is now football time is just around the corner. But from the perception of other fans and media out there, they may still say that we are missing a piece at free safety or safety position, or we are missing a piece at receiver two. Now, I'm keen for it. I'm keen for the football to happen with receiver two in terms of Calvin Austin or Roman Wilson to go out there and showcase his craft, because we didn't see that last year with Roman Wilson being hurt, and who's going to fill that void of receiver two. We've been seeing a lot of that. So I'm very keen to see players out there heading to Latrobe. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think. Are you keen for tomorrow? I can't. Even if it's training camp, I can't wait. And also, should we go and get, or should the Steelers, should they go and sign another safety around this time, and who might it be? But if you go to Juan Thornhill and in his career and his stats over the last few years, he started with Kansas City. He's now 30 years of age. He played with the Cleveland Browns. I think it was for the last 2 years. And he had 49 tackles last year in 2024. He had 54 tackles in 2023. He won the Super Bowl, I believe, with Kansas City as well. Tackle for loss, he had 4 tackles with Kansas City. So overall, he's played 87 games, 74 starts, 8 interceptions, and he has 1 interception TD. So before we write off Juan Thornhill, before we say we need someone to come in, I'm looking forward to seeing him in training camp. Same way I am with Peyton Wilson, same way I am with Y.A. Black and Derek Harmon. These guys and the new guys like Darius Slay or Jalen Ramsey, I'm keen to see these guys in training camp, because if we have Juan Thornhill there and fans are saying, do we have to go and get a safety? Maybe we don't have to. Maybe there's a possibility this guy could be the stopgap. He could be the guy to fill in for Minka, maybe not as much of a playmaker, but we don't know yet. Pretty much what I'm saying is I don't want to write off Juan Thornhill before he steps on the field. At the same time, though, there was a lot of rumor around this bloke signing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now he's going to be a Saint. Now, the thing is, it was Omar Khan. Is he going to make a move? Omar Khan going to make a move to bring in another safety or bring in another receiver? I think could be a possibility. There's nothing wrong with that, with the depth and building that in the secondary or building more depth in receiver, because we're going to have 90 players moving into 53. This is now the fun part of the NFL season, and also like we're getting ramped up to be football and actual football talk, where we can talk like, real football players and not saying, we shouldn't have this guy, we shouldn't have that guy. We're going to have 90 men go to camp, and this could be a possibility that Juan Thornhill just goes and wins his job, and Omar Khan doesn't need to go out to the free agency, or doesn't need to look for players who have been cut and bring one in. Anyways, short video talking about this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Now that he's off the market, the key question is should the Steelers go out there and try and find a safety or find another person to back up via depth behind Juan Thornhill, or should they find a player that they should, in terms, compete with Juan Thornhill, or should we have this Thornhill be the guy at that position? But you still want to see players be competitive, and I'm still looking forward to the overall, overall competitive side where they're fighting for one job. How many players, how many middle linebackers are going to cover? They're going to bring in how many, camp position battles. That's what we're keen for. Keen for them walking the door. We're keen for the players to have the interviews and talk Steeler football. And once the pads go on, it's camp position battles. Alrighty, Steel Nation. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and also enjoy tomorrow, which is the camp from Latrobe. If you're going out there, have a bit of fun. Have a good time. I know that Pat McAfee's also going out there in a few weeks. It's exciting right now. We have the uniforms. We're all set. We're all good to go. I'm just excited for Steelers football to be back. To be honest, for Steelers football to actually be back, and we get to see our team get in preparation. I'm getting ready for a 24-hour stream that's going to happen on the August 9th versus the Jags. I'm keen just for Steelers football. But does Omar Khan need to go out there and make another safety move? Does Omar Khan need to go out there and make another move for receiver number 2? I put trust in Omar Khan. I always have. He's been building the roster from the defense, from the own linemen. There's a lot of trust in Khan, and we can go out there and we can win 11, 12 games and win the division. Alrighty, Steel Nation. I'll see you guys later on.
I'll see you guys later.